Alright, so we are here at Costco in the south part of Yokohama, and the way this location's laid out, it's almost similar to some of the Costco's I've been to back home in California. The entryway is straight over there past that pillar, and then you also have like the membership right there. The food court's over here, which we're going to check out later on. And then you also have like the meat and produce way in the back. But we're gonna take a look around to see what products they have here. I know some of them, obviously there's gonna be a lot of extravagant items that you would not see back home, and there will be some items that we would also recognize over here as well too. So we're gonna take a look and see what they got here. Look at some of the stuff they got here. Premium salami assortments. They got, looks like some sort of salami assortment as well too. And they got the fried squid. In fact, I think they have this. I want to say they have this back at home as well too. Some sort of fried squid assortment. Let's see, they also got here fried fish. Pretty much a bunch of dried goods. Honey butter mixed nuts set. And another thing I want to point out is that the price tags is labeled the exact same way it is back home too, but in yen. All right, let's see what else they got. Got a tire promotion here. I think they have a tire store here as well too. Got some fried, oh, I know what that is. Good stuff. Mixed nuts, rice crackers assortment. More rice cracker assortments. Got the usual nuts right here. Something that you would see back home. Yep, right here. And then this looks like vegetable chips. Oh, not bad. Yeah. Actual vegetable chips in that shape. Pack of 7 for almost 1,400 yen. Okay. Oh, maybe you could cook it like this too. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Nice. And then they also got some seaweed crackers here as well too. All right, let's move on. Oh man, they got a box of Calbee. Looks like Jagariko sticks, 12 pack. For 1,200 yen. They need to bring this home at least. I know they need it. This would sell a ton if they bring this back home. Let's see. They got some nice potato chips. They got the big style Calbee brand chips here. They got a really huge brand of Calbee. Oh, let me look at the other side as well too. Oh, got potato sticks as well too. It looks freshly made. The Jagabee potato sticks, which is different from the Jagariko sticks. Mushroom crisps, they have that back home. I know they have this back home for sure, as well as the other brand as well too. Okay, and then an assortment of sweet potato sticks. Oh, these are pretty good, by the way. We can get this at almost any Japanese grocery store back home. Very sweet too. Let's see what else we got here. Robo, popcorn, okay. Typical brand popcorn. Windshield wipers, part of the Michelin brand. Clothes hangers. Oh, of course they got the salsa as well too. All right, let's see what else they got here. Oh, appliances down there. And let's see. Oh, the traditional school backpacks right here. Some plastic organizers. More snackaroos. Let's see what else they got here. Knoppers. There's an ice cream sandwich, or not an ice cream sandwich, but like some sort of cream sandwich of some sort. Okay. Pocky. Some of these two you can see, we can get those back home. Looks like cacao chocolate. Okay. So far, I'm recognizing some of the stuff you would see back home as well so far. In this aisle at least. Alright, let's see what else they got here. We know we have this back here, the for sure, but oh, look at this. Chocolate covered potato chips. And milk chocolate with extra banana. And milk chocolate and strawberry. Wait, are these potato chips? Thins? Maybe they're just chocolate thins. They look like potato chips, like Pringles or something. Alright, let's see what else they have here. Truffles. We're in the sweet section. Okay. Ooh, marshmallow. That looks pretty good. Chocolate, regular chocolate, strawberry chocolate, caramel chocolate. They should need to bring that back home. Let's see what else they have here. Alright, let's see. One more aisle. And then we may fast forward to the milk and produce section. Oh, look at this. The clothing and appliances, homing appliances as well too. That's typical back home as well too. And where they're located is usually in the middle. Let's see. More appliances. Yeah, there's the clothing aisle right there. But look how neat it is around here. Compared to back home, they're all neatly folded. Everybody's working hard to keep this as folded as possible. Okay. So far I like this. I'm really liking this location. Very clean and crisp. Man. Kirkland brand sweaters. This looks really clean. Yeah. I like the stitching on this thing. This is pretty nice. So this is a extra small men's or ladies small. Gotta keep this in mind that the sizes in Japan, they run out a size smaller. I'm normally size medium, but I had to go up to a size large to get some of my apparel right here. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh well. Okay. Alright, let's see what else they got here. That's the apparel and home appliances. You got some tree houses here, or build a tree houses for kids here. Let's see, it looks like a swinging set and looks like some, actually let me move up a little bit closer. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, right here. Little playground set here. And then you also got the, looks like some kiddie vehicles for them to drive in, toy vehicles, a swing set, another playhouse over here too. Now this one stands out right here. First of all, they got this little pool set here as well, and then you got this monstrous, water slide for kids as well too. That also acts as a pool, mini pool. You got to have a good sized backyard to fit this in back here. And from what I've seen in most of the housing units in Japan, that's really impossible to find. So if anything, you're probably gonna have to find a way. You might have to set this up in a park or something if you're gonna do an event for this. And this cost how much? Oh wow, almost 76,000 yen. That's about roughly around 725 bucks worth. Yeah, that's pretty pricey. That's basically almost $1,000. All right, let's see what else they got. All right, so we got the produce section here, a little bit off to the right corner from the entrance, but still on the back side. And they got the usual stuff that you would expect at a Costco. Yep, including their cotton candy grapes here. Man, it's cold over here. Semi-dried persimmons. Let's see what else they got here. What's this? Pineapple? Pineapple sticks, a 6-pack. That's not bad. It's a good idea to bring over here. And then our usual vegetable assortments along the wall here. It's not bad stuff. Okay. Alright, let me get out of here. It's really cold. Alright, so here's some of the produce or the fish materials here. This looks freshly cut. And the prices, I would say, is about the same. This one, for example, like this slab of salmon is averaging about 2,300 yen. This one right here is almost 2,700 yen right there. Freshly cut, as those guys were working harder earlier in the day. But it's reasonably priced. It's about the same price that you would expect back home as well too. Let's see what else they have here. Clams, also oysters. And then they got some Argentina red shrimp here. That looks pretty good. And then some fresh octopus. And some scallops. And then they got the sushi here. This looks much better than what you expect back home. I don't even have this. I don't think they have this back home. This whole pack right here is under 3,600 yen. That's a good assortment too. Man, this right here looks really good. Looks like a huge poke bowl. Looks like a huge poke bowl of some sort. Hopefully they can bring this back home. And of course they have the usual 16-inch take-home big pizza. They got the pancetta here, and then all cheese. And then to the left, this is interesting right here too. Seafood pizza. You can see the octopus, the oysters, and the shrimp. They're about the same price, $19.80. Yeah, it's pretty pricey. But it looks pretty delicious. I'm going to be honest with you. This does look pretty delicious. And of course, with all Costco's, they have their salads as well too. But their salads look better. I mean, look at this. You got the shrimp and salmon salad here. They got the classic Caesar salad, but they got egg in this. And look how much chicken's on there. That's pretty well worth it. They got a pack of chicken wrap right here too. And then, oh, they got some katsu sandwiches here. This is a pork style sandwich right there. Of course, that shrimp cocktail, that's always going to be everywhere. And looks like they got the roll wraps here too. A staple item at all Costco's. And then they got, of course, more shrimp. That's part of a soup kit, I believe. Yeah, the soup bag's on the right hand side of that kit. And then they got chicken quesadilla packs right here too. And then the ricotta chicken nachi. Oh wow, that looks delicious. Man, they got the good stuff here. Look at this. They even have scallop and shrimp gratin for almost 2,300 yen. And the seafood pescator right there. A beef yakiniku set. That looks pretty tasty. This right here is for about almost 3,300 yen. Miso ginger chicken. Oh my god, this is delicious. And Costco back home needs to take some notes on this, because this stuff that I'm looking at would sell pretty well. Oh, look over here. This is something that you would see back home. Bulgogi beef yakiniku. Although the packaging is a bit different compared to home. I like the way this is all set up. Excuse me, 3,600 yen for this. That's not bad. They could serve like a party of 5 or 6 at least, depending on how much they eat. Oh my goodness. Beef garlic fried rice. This whole thing. Oh my god, that looks so delicious. Is there like a rig like a single meal portion of this? I want to try this, but oh my god, I can't finish this all by myself. I need at least 5 other people to finish this with me. And of course, Costco has their signature rotisserie chicken. All right, let's go on to the next one. Oh wow,
A4.
A4 grade, but that's still pretty good though.
That is pretty good. Look at all that.
This one right here is around 6,300 yen. That's not bad, especially for that amount. Yeah, prime beef chuck here, sukiyaki beef chuck, ribeye. Yeah, all these cuts look all these cuts are something you would see back home as well too. Yeah, well, they don't have beef tongue back home. Something tells me I think I had that last week. Oh, let's see. They got beef curry plate. That looks pretty good. I think this is meant for like shabu shabu style here as well too. Got the usual pork material, pork belly, pork spare ribs. Yeah, this is something you would definitely see. Yep, for all your barbecuing purposes. And lamb. Okay, that's all the meat so far. Let's see what else they got here. This pie looks pretty good right here. This is a pear, peach, and currant tart pie. Looks like something back home from one of the bakeries I go to. Triple cheese tart. That looks pretty good. And then of course they got cake here as well too. So I'm pretty sure their cake's much better than it is back home. Usual pastries here, ranging from these Danishes. I don't think we have these back home. These are smaller than what I've seen back home. And then you also got your usual croissants here. Very basic. And I think they have the mini ones to the left as well too, right over there. So let's see what else they got. Wine over here as well too. And let's see what else they got. Let's see what other alcohol stuff they have here. More wine. So much wine here. Where's the hard stuff? Yeah, let me look through real quick. God, This is 11,000 yen. Holy crap, this thing is huge. 4.5 liter. You can't even bring this back home. Like, I can't bring this on a carry-on. I think the limit is 1.5 or 2 liters. With an alcohol level, the alcohol level will pass by, but not the size. Look how big this thing is. Dear God, look at this box. Oh yeah, and no way in hell you could pack this back home. This is something interesting. The emergency doors are on one section in the corner here near the pastries section. Luckily, this is an honorable country, and I don't think there's going to be any idiots that would pass through here. Back home, it feels like this would be a different story. Plum and peach liquor for 2,000 yen. Yeah, this thing is massive as shit. Holy hell! What the fuck? 30% alcohol level. And this is 1.8 liters. Dear God. Look at this. No egg shortage here back home. Oh, or I should say back here in Japan. Some good stuff.
That big bottle over there would be a merchandise pickup.
And then here's more of the hard stuff here too. Oh, that's a big brand Smirnoff right there. Wow. I feel like these are bigger than what you would get back home. Oh, Hokkaido butter. This is the really good butter right here. Yeah, I wish we could. I mean, actually, you can actually get this if you go to the right place back home, but it's quite pricey if you do get it back home. Like 998 yen for a box right here. I prefer this butter over like the traditional butter sticks back home, as well as the margarine. Checked out some of the frozen foods. They're pretty much the same stuff you would see back home, like the frozen vegetables and the ice cream. But check this out. They got taiyaki here. I wonder if they have that back home. At least, well, hopefully they're working on bringing something like that back home. Let's see. Ravioli. Looks like breakfast patties. It's a different brand though. I think Jimmy Dean's is the brand that they sell back home in the US. Alright, and then this looks like ground chicken right here. It looks pretty good. No, beef and pork hamburger steak. Less than 1,600 yen. And boneless chicken leg. That's not bad either. Okay. So I'm walking through these aisles here. We're approaching pretty much the end of all this before we hit the food court. But most of the stuff you would see back home. Like I saw some of the usual classical pasta sauce, the Barilla spaghetti brand. They got some cereal over here too, like the Frosted Flakes. I like that old classic brand right here though. Yeah, that. And then the Calbee cereal. You get these back. Well, this is about 1,000 yen. You get this back home if you go to the right Japanese grocery shop. This bag, I think half this bag. Yeah, so half the size of this bag would be about roughly $6 to $7 for half that size. But it does taste delicious and healthy too. All right, yeah, I'm looking at the same stuff. Honey here, hot chocolate here. And you got the Kellogg's cereal packs right there as well too. Yeah, all this stuff so far looks familiar to say the least. They got rice here. Their rice is much better in my opinion over here. Yeah, the short sticky green rice. Let's see what else they got here. One thing I'm not seeing here. Let me see. I'm not seeing any jasmine rice. Yeah, I'm not really big. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's some jasmine rice here. Me personally, I'm not big on jasmine rice. I'm more of a short to medium sticky green type of rice. Just because I grew up eating that stuff as a kid when my dad was in the military. While we lived here in Japan, that is. So that's where my upbringing is as far as why I favor that type of rice over jasmine or long green rice, for that matter. All right, let me skip on through. Oh, look at this. Curry packs. Champion brand. That's a really good brand. Yeah, I've been having, I don't know if you've, for some people that have me on social media, I've had curry. As of this recording, I've had curry the past couple of days. The sauce has been pretty good, but they just need to add more protein into it. Here's another brand of curry, Nakamuraya brand right here. Let's see, more stew recipes. I got some condiments here. Okay, yeah, we're in the condiments out, to say the least, right now. Okay. Yeah. So let's press on forward. Word of advice: if you ever try to marinate like pork ribs or anything that can marinate meat easily, Yoshida is the best brand right now, in my opinion, at least. There's other brands too, but Yoshida is a really good brand. The packaging back home is going to be a little bit different, but this is what I usually marinate about a couple of days before I barbecue, like pork ribs. It comes out really juicy and tasty. So Yoshida, get it. What is this? Green barley grass, like wheatgrass with a touch of apple flavor in it. That looks pretty interesting. Looks like we're in the health section, like medicinal and all the drug, pretty much stuff you would see in a drugstore here. Yeah. This section, at least the Costco I'd go to, this is where we'd have all the protein stuff, like the workout materials, protein bars, protein powder mixes, things of that nature. But instead you got like lotion, medicine, things of that nature. Alright, we're about to wrap up the tour of this. Oh, there's the whey protein right here. This is what I was talking about. So we're gonna, there's the optometry section over here as well too. And then you also have the checkout line over here as well. And straight ahead back there is where we're gonna order food. So the next segment, we're gonna check out the food court. I'm gonna order something, but we're gonna check out the menu, but I'm also gonna order something that is not available back home in the US. So hang tight for that next shot. All right, so here's the menu here at the Costco down here. There's a lot of items that I don't recognize back home. They got coffee. The ice cream is somewhat the same. They got the smoothies, falafel salad right there. That's a new one. The hot dog, the traditional hot dog. You got pizza by the slice and also by the whole. And then you got a cheeseburger, which they don't have. Shrimp biscuit and the chicken nugget and potato. I'm really interested in the bulgogi bake, so let me see what that's all about. One thing I want to point out, I'm at the food court here. We just got our food, but the condiment station is pretty much the same layout. You got the ketchup, mustard, and the relish. You also got the onion machine where you have to turn it to get some onions there. And then, and then of course you have the vending machines right here as well too. So what I got here is, I'm gonna move this bag out of the way real quick. I got the Hokkaido ice cream, and I also got the bulgogi bake. The bulgogi bake. And then I ordered the. Let me see if I could zoom in a bit. Let me get over here. I ordered the chicken nugget and potato, which is at the very end of this menu right here. So I ordered that, thinking it'll be like a hand-sized portion. Apparently, we got this. Almost like this. Here's my brother Jet right here. Got this KFC bucket-looking size portion of chicken nuggets and fried potatoes. So this might be our dinner for tonight. So I'm gonna try these out real quick and see how these are. All right, so I just took a bite out of this. My God, this is delicious. Man, the flavor, the crunch of the bread. My God, they're perfect. I also tried the Hokkaido ice cream as well too. Very creamy, but it also has like a buttery taste to it as well too. But I like the texture of that. And as for this, let me give this a try real quick.
Potatoes are actually pretty good. Like wedges.
Wedges are pretty good. And the chicken nuggets. It's like a saltless version of the McDonald's chicken nuggets, but it's not that bad.
Yeah. It's not as crispy.
Yeah, yeah, good. It's pretty good. All right, so I took a fairly good amount of bites, and it's still hot. You see the steam, and I like the taste of it. Looks like I think it's like whatever cheese is in there. Looks like the exact same cheese that you would expect from the chicken bake that you would get back home in Costco in America. But all in all, I really like the flavor of the beef. I like the flavor of the filling inside, and also the crunch that adds even more so to it. This is really delicious. America's missing out back home. I'm gonna finish this real quick. Alright, so I just finished my portion of my beef bulgogi. We still got quite a bit left to eat over here. Look at all this.
You can see the bottom of the potatoes. Though.
Yeah, the potato was much more delicious. Actually, let me flip it over. The potato was much more delicious than the chicken nuggets. The chicken nuggets reminds me of well, almost all the convenience stores we went to, like 7-Eleven, Family Mart, Lawson's. They sell different flavors of chicken nuggets, and this one was one of them. Like, it has a plain taste to it, so that's what it reminds me of. So this one was okay, but the potatoes was much better in my opinion. So if you guys enjoyed my video of our tour of Costco and the Kanazawa Prefecture, very interesting to see all the different products they have. Some still the same back home, but most of the stuff that I've seen over here, they should bring back home, because I know that stuff will sell. So you guys take care. I'll see you hopefully in the next video of our trip to Japan.